Um, he was amazing at what he did. He didn't take the fans for granted, something I can honestly say I have been guilty of in my time in learning the YouTube game. I can't take the fans for granted with commercials, and I'm not going to anymore. If he taught me anything, if he taught me anything, he taught me that the fans, as Cole Johnson says, are the lifeblood of the show. And he's right. I've hidden my interaction with the fans behind commercials, and I'm not going to do that anymore. Probably because I've been so afraid to do that. I'm going to get to you all's comments. I promise I will. I know there's a ton of them there already. But that's why we are streaming not only to my channels, but to Darion's channels as well, because we want to pay tribute to Darion. I'm still hurt. How do you guys feel? I am still hurting. I am hurting so bad. Um, I never realized how much. And you're seeing adjustments on the fly here, so forgive me. I never knew how much he would mean to me. I never knew how much he would mean to a lot of people. And he did, man. He did. RC in basketball, he's I was up at 3 a.m. in the morning when I heard the news. I can't wrap my name around it. I don't like to interact with a lot of people. I'm picky, but I love D Hop and appreciated his energy. I did too, man. I still appreciate it because when we did the morning show, when we got the word, we decided to do something for the remainder of the show that he loved doing, which is laughing, which is laughing. Loved to laugh. He loved to have a good time on the show. He absolutely loved it. And it's just so crazy to realize that he's gone. It's so crazy to realize that he's gone. I can't wrap my brain around it either. I thought Jason was kidding. No, no, he was not kidding. And I'll tell y'all something, man. It hurts. It hurts that Darion is gone. And when they put the oh my gosh. When they put the when I got the notification, I beg your pardon, on on my show this morning, I I was devastated. I yelled out loud. Anthony Estrada was just like me. We both thought and wished someone was trolling when the news came out. I still think that way. Anthony Estrada, I found out early this morning as well. This is the same feeling I had when Kobe passed. You know what Darion was? You know Darion's passing. I hate to lose. I will do the WNBA draft as best I can, but I'm doing this for him because he loved talking women's basketball. RC, I know you're the same. My wife told me to told me to do it. Juice says I actually would have known D 6 years this weekend. First saw him at WrestleMania 2019. I remember laughing my ass off so hard because he is so infectious. Genuinely like losing a family member. Yes, absolutely. Like losing a family member. Absolutely. It hurts. It hurts that he's gone. I too thought someone was trolling when I got the news. But no, it is true. And he's gone. He's gone. And it's a pain. All right? It's a pain when you lose a friend like that. When you lose someone that special, when you lose someone that has been that significant in a short amount of time, it's hard to come back from. I am so shocked. I'm still in shock, and I had plans of doing a softball game today and then racing home and doing this, but the softball game, thank God, was a road game, so I had time to do this and do it right. I thank the Lord that I have a chance to do this and cover it. Jason Marshall, what happened to our bro? According to his fiance, Jason, and I hate saying this aloud, he passed away this morning at about 2 a.m. He passed away at about 2 a.m. And we're all sitting here just devastated, just absolutely devastated. Uh, it's you know the best way I can the best way I can significantly say this is that it's not fair. It's not fair to lose someone that infectious, that dedicated, that um that special because he and I can't believe I'm saying was. He was that special. He was that guy. He was the one that made you I think he that Darian was 39. I think he was 39. I was wondering the cause. Don't know. That news hasn't come out yet. That news hasn't come out yet and I just don't know. I will tell y'all right now that it's going to be tough for me to get through the first round. So I think I'm going to do my best. I'm going to give my best to get through all three rounds. Raider Paul says RIP Spotlight. I'm checking comments from earlier. He great show he had. He will be missed. I'm going to find a way to keep it going. He will be missed dearly. Yes, indeed, Dominique. Can't believe you're gone, my brother. Raider Paul says, no, I can't believe it either. Adric is here with me. Juice is here with me. Rashido Brown, rest in peace, brother. Spotlight. Daniel Berry, sports highlights. Daniel's a very good brother, very good friend. He frequents everybody. Heaven gained a good one. They sure did. They sure did. And I still don't believe he's gone. I just don't. That is not fair for him to be gone that quickly. You know how close we were? He was Anthony Estrada, Snowman, you know how close we were. He was surely all our brothers and another from another mother. Yes. Yes, he was. He was that. Um, you know what I want to do, y'all? I'm going to put my Cash App up here. And if y'all would be so kind as to drop a super chat or Cash App, I'm gonna take a chunk of that and donate it to Darion's family. Just a little something. Alfredo, love Spotlight. We love him. We love him. It's just tough, man. It's I can't even explain it. I can't even explain it. We were all some heartbroken warriors today. Yeah, we're all heartbroken. We lost a good one. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And it's just heartbreaking to see him gone. Daniel Berry gives us a $20 super chat. One of the best RIP and shock it still feels not real. It's not I don't feel it's real either. I don't feel it's real either, man. Like I said, when this is all done, I want to take a chunk of whatever comes in tonight and donate it to Darion's family because it's the right thing to do. Do I do this to uh help my family? Y'all know I do. But I want to help Darion's family too. I want to help Darion's family. I want to help a lot of people. And you all know some of the things I've been through. I'm trying to get this situated, so bear with me, please. Um, so if y'all can help the Snow Strong family as well as the Spotlight memory, that would be fantastic because we're doing this for him tonight. We're doing this for him, and we want to show as much love for both causes as we can. Darion was a brother that was important to all of us in the YouTube community and the streaming community. Darion was just him, you know? It was so much fun when tell me if y'all can see this. If not, I'll make sure that you can. If y'all can see it, put a one in the chat for me if you would. They're talking with Haley Van Lith right now before the draft gets started. You know, the Dallas Wings are on the clock. They are going to select Paige Beckers. I am just as in shock as you guys are. Definitely, Frida. He was such a great, phenomenal brother. Tried every day to go live after a 5 day a week job. Yeah, he did. Here, I know what to do. Hold on. It hurts, man. It just hurts. D Menace with a $20 super chat says, "Rest in peace, Spotlight." Thank you. Thank you, D Menace. Let's bring in as much as we can for Spotlight tonight. Not just for I don't I'll say it again and I hope you guys understand. I don't want to do this just for me. I want to do this for Spotlight. And I'm learning that was his nickname. I'm going to miss listening to his radio podcast. I think a lot of people are because one thing about Darion and one thing I absolutely adored about Darion, he kept it real. I'm trying to get the uh oh shucks. I don't know what color to use here. No, that's not it. Hold on a minute, you guys. I'm doing this on the fly and I'm trying to get everything situated as best I can. They're taking they have a shot of everybody on the stand. I was the first radio content creator. Spotlight was the first content radio content creator I ever watched 5 years ago. It's uh if you all will use these two hashtags, can you guys see this? Because if not, I'll try my best to put a background back here. So you all can see everything. Uh my gosh. I'm still in shock. You know, I know you guys are too. We all are. We all are. Um, you gotta assume, I'm gonna try to stay focused here. You gotta assume that Paige Beckers will be the first overall pick in tonight's WNBA draft. We're not gonna, and it's not gonna be the feeling of getting back to business tomorrow. It's going to be all week paying tribute to Darion. The Golden State Valkyries have the fifth pick. Gino Auriemma is going to join their show. They're getting ready to get started with the draft. So, like I said, if anybody can, oh, I know what I did. I know what I forgot. I forgot to put something very important up there. Um, and I know you all can't see that, so let me work on this as best I can. And whatever, like I said, whatever donations we get tonight, I want to take a chunk of each and send it to um, Darion's family because it's 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 the one of the things we can do. Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. This is what I wanted. Yeah, that's what I needed. That's what I needed. Oops. Sorry, wrong one. Whatever we get this week, I'll make it a full week. It's gonna be a full on. It's gonna be a full on celebration. It's gonna be a full on celebration, man. It's gonna be a full on celebration. That whatever donations come in via super chat or whatever, and what I'm gonna do is go live um every day this week on his channel as well as mine, and just do what we can for him and his family. Now they're talking to Holly Rowe. Jason Marshall said went on live during work. I would have if I was working. I would have also. Brother Radis is R.I.P. Brother. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I there have been so many times I have uh I got to be honest with y'all. There have been so many times I've skipped broadcasts, and that's not the way you should do things. You got to be consistent. That was one thing that he hammered home to me. Excuse me. That was one thing that was one thing he hammered home to me was to be consistent. And I believe our first pick is about to be made as Commissioner Kathy Engelbert is now at the podium. Hop agrees that Beckers would have gone number one. I think that's the announcement we're about to get right now. And I'm building this board as we go. All right. So oh my gosh. I'm hurt, man. I am so hurt to the point where I'm almost in tears. Kathy Engelbert's giving her opening remarks. Whatever we get, I'm gonna extend it even further than that. Whatever we get for the remainder of the month, I want to take a chunk of it and donate it to Darion's family. I'm going to take a very significant chunk and donate it to Darion's family because they need it, and I want to help. I want to help. Big Dog is with us, checking in before I get my stick hot for tonight on SRM. Keep your head up and handle biz. It's what D Hop would want. Indeed. It's what Darion Hopkins would want. I know it's what he would want. It's what we're going to do here tonight. But I got to ask, and I want y'all to be honest with this. Why do I still feel like crying? Because I was in tears this morning when we got the news. Oh boy. So I will say this: anything that will be aired on SportsWire, because we were close to him. That's why. Absolutely. I think everybody was close to him. Dallas was 9-31 last year. As I'm looking at the big board, I know I'm going to be silent for a lot of this also because uh, it's going to be. I don't know how long I'm going to last. Let me just be honest with y'all, but want to do this for him. At least get through the first round. Because honestly, man, this honestly still really hurts. I don't know how to cry. Well, I can't say that. I do. And I have all throughout the day. Tonight will be in memory of D Hop all around. I'm going to honor him before the broadcast myself. Good. We all can do our part to honor him. We all can and will do our part to honor him. If I'm extraordinarily quiet, Chef Butter Biscuit is here with us. Hippo character's head pops out of water surrounded by Hippo Squad. Man, thanks. Thank you. And I think we all know the announcement that is coming. The Dallas Wings, their pick is in. And it's Paige Beckers. But we know this was the worst kept secret, didn't we? Jeffrey, what's going on, man? Yeah, Paige Beckers is gone. Paige Beckers goes first in the WNBA draft. 6 foot senior out of UConn. She's had 2 knee injuries, and look at all the play. Look at all the players showing support. Look at all the players showing support. I love it. And she becomes the 6th player to do the double, which is a national championship and a number 1 overall pick. That's what Paige Beckers did. Something Jay Spivey brought up this morning during the show. The one thing you have to watch out for with Paige is that she is very injury prone. Well, I do not wish that. I don't know. I do not wish any of her injuries to come back. I heard the news. I saw in his community tab. Very sorry. Darion Hopkins was a nice person. He will be missed. Yes, he will. He will definitely be missed. I'm going to get my notes ready for tonight. Keep your head up and handle it tonight. Tomorrow, if you need a day to reset and mourn, we will do it. In fact, we will. We will just take tomorrow off. We're going to reset everything, get ready for Wednesday. Now, this may change in the morning, but we got to keep Darion's memory alive and his grind alive. It's something that's very important to us, not just me, but to us. And I know that. I know that. I'm going to widen this up here. So there we go. The support for women's basketball and women's sports period needs to grow. You know, I got my friend Allison Moran. She's at a Chicago Sky watch party. Paige Beckers' teammates are all here. Are all at the shed. Why did I say here? Jeez. It's just I'll say it again like I said earlier. It ain't fair. You know, big dog, I'm going to keep this going. That's a promise. Long as I can. But I know the moment I shut down tonight, I'm going to collapse. But this is worth it. To try to help Darion's family as best we can and honor his legacy. Because unlike some people who don't want to say it aloud, Darion has a legacy. And we, as YouTubers, as friends, and as brothers, we got to keep it all alive, man. We absolutely have to. So the first pick is Paige Beckers. Tyler Helton, hey guys, we're praying for his family. And we're doing, Tyler, here's what's going on tonight. I know he had plans of covering the WNBA draft. I can feel that he did. But Darion passed away this morning. And I decided I'm going to cover this for him. I'm going to do as best as I can. And not only that, any super chat or cash app to my cash app that comes in, whatever we bring in for the remainder of this month, and I plan to go live every day this month to honor his legacy. I'm going to take a chunk of it and I'm going to donate it to Darion's family. So if anybody can tell me how to get in touch with his family, please let me know. It is. You're right, Anthony. I've never seen a Chiefs fan in here. That's how many people who he touched. Correct. Absolutely correct. I'm going to go live as often as I can. My goal is to continue this one game every day toward the end of the month and do what I can to help his family. We all can pitch in. I mean that. We all can pitch in. It sucks. It sucks. All right. I'm sorry. I am so quiet. It's just, it just hurts right now. And I'll say it again. Do I know how long I'm going to be on tonight? No. Am I going to do the best I can for him? Absolutely, I am. Absolutely. We are. It's not just me, it's us. It's the whole damn community coming together. And it's a community of something that we all have grown to love. Is there a grind involved? Yep. And this one's for him. He's done so much for me, for us, for everybody that the Seattle Storm are on the clock and the pick is in. Their needs, they're looking at a power forward, a point guard, and a center. They were third in the West at uh, 25 and 15. Washington is next. Uh, I don't know, guys. What was we were seriously a getaway. You had problems. You were able to escape and catch a great game. Yeah, yeah. And it's not. I think I'm probably going to collapse as soon as I sign off of here. Goons TV, what's going on, man? Great to see you. We are doing this in honor of Darion tonight, in honor of Spotlight. because we lost him this morning. There were a couple super chats to his channel. We appreciate it. Sportswire Network. I'm going to be streaming to that network as often as I can. As a Kansas City Chiefs fan, I love his content because I want to start own podcasts because of him. I'm going to be so emotional. It hurts. Listen, Tyler Helton, I will help you. I will help you get started. All right. The pick is in for Seattle. And it is Dominique Malanga, 6'6" center from France. I mean it, goons. I will help you. I will help you get your podcast started. What do you want to do a podcast about? Matter of fact, to anyone in the chat that wants to get a podcast started, I'll help you. I mean that. I absolutely mean that. It's tough. It's tough. Here comes a JJ raid. We love you, Darian. Yes, we do. Ryan Shaw is with us, and I'm gonna tell everybody that raids us tonight. I am having a dual purpose stream to not only help my family but to help Darian's family. So whatever super chats come in through my channel or cash apps come in through me, and you see the sign at the bottom of the screen, want to take a chunk of it and donate it to Darian's family. And goons, I mean every word I said. I mean it for everybody in here. If you want to start a podcast, let me know. I want to help. I want to help y'all. Because it's just what I want to do. Seriously, Larry is in the house with us. Play by play with JJ. Here's the JJ raid. Everybody's coming in. And we're doing this for Darian. I mean, I love covering the draft, but there are just such extraordinary circumstances going on. And for those of you that don't know, 2 a.m. this morning, we lost our brother Darion Hopkins. Salute to you, David, and to Michael. Michael says JJ sent us condolences, brother. Thank you very much. Very appreciated. I'm seeing the draft go on. I am. And we're going to continue to bring it. We are. But when I say there were some extraordinary circumstances and I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to break like that. No judgments, my man. Much love. Thank you. This is why I'm doing this for him. That's why I threw his channel up on the stream tonight. I'll say it again. I'll be here as long as I can. But anybody that makes a donation or a Cash App donation or whatever, or a super chat donation to my channel, whatever comes in for the remainder of this week, and I'll start with the remainder of this week. GM heartbreaking. Yes, it is. I'll start with the remainder of this week because I know I got a softball game to cover and I got a baseball game to cover. Then I want to take a chunk and I want to give it to Darion's family. I want to take a chunk and give it to Darion's family because I know they are hurting right now. Yeah, it is, goons. It is tough to lose one of your own. And Darion was one of our own, man. Darion was one of our own. It really is. It's never going to be the same. I can't tell you how many times I would get a notification that he would be on the air. God damn it. Washington's picking next. They have the third, the fourth, and the sixth selection. They got the third pick, and it's Sonia Citron out of Notre Dame. And that's a great pick for them. That's an absolutely wonderful pick. I'll break all this down later in the week. I will. I'll break all this down later in the week. But right now, I'm just sitting there chatting with everybody. And we are doing, I'll say it again, we are doing this for Darion. We're doing this for him. I know JJ has tried to call me a couple times today. I've been in a fog since I got the news. Even with everything I've done today. It's just so heartbreaking. What happened to Spotlight? This is with what happened to Spotlight RIP. This is sad. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I've already broken down like several times today. Robert Pena, sending so many prayers. Thank you. Thank you guys for all the prayers. All right. Thank you guys for all the prayers. Okay. Jeffrey said, I did a live stream today of the sunset when I was down there. I was at the beach. I did mention Darion's name in my chat today. Raiders Allegiance sending up prayers. Jeffrey R sending out prayers. Thank you. Play by play with JJ for the raid from your group. Washington's going to pick fourth. Same man. I've known Darion for Beantown Breakdown. I've known Darion for a while now. We fell out of contact after I retired from YouTube. Just want to give everyone who knew him and cared for him my condolences to you all. Thank you. Thank you. It's very much appreciated. It's just sad I won't be able to text him again. I had the honor of knowing Darion when my co-host and I were first getting started. Darion is one of the first to encourage us. Very heartbroken about the news. He will be missed. Absolutely. Absolutely. RC and basketball, and I think they have the next pick for Washington. And it is Kiki Ariafin from USC, from Southern California. So they solved their point guard issue and their post issue in 2 picks. Ariafin's coach. Um, Goons, I don't think you answered my question, so I'll ask it again. What do you want to start a podcast about? And I ask that question of everybody that's in the chat tonight because I want to lend an assist as best I can. I want to lend an assist because that's one of the things Darion was about. I mean, Darion turned me on to vidIQ, and I've gotten a lot more results than I realized, which is the reason I'm going to make an upgrade. I'll message you in the Discord. Thank you. Thank you. Arifin averaged 16 and 9. I know I had to at least start it tonight. And you were talking about me. I want to start. Okay, I'm sorry, Tyler. About pro wrestling and more. Yeah, I can get. I'll help you. I'll help you get started with that. But I will say this: there were a lot of cuss words from me today, all throughout the day. Golden State's on the clock now, and then Washington after them. I too am heartbroken. I'm very, very heartbroken. I'm just sad, you guys. I'm just so sad that this happened, that we lost one of our own. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying my best to keep up. I really, really am. I really, really am. um, I, I'm sorry I'm so silent. I'm sorry I'm so silent. I'm just stunned. Oh yeah, it's definitely hard for Nisi. I know it is. They got the watch party going on in San Francisco. First regular season game in team history be May 16th against the Sparks. I will tell you guys right now, I don't think I'm going to make it through all three rounds. I will try my best. I will. I will try my best. You know what, guys? I'm going to go. I am very much hurting. For the time that I was here, I truly hope I did okay by you guys. But I don't think it would be fair if I tried to continue, knowing how much this is hurting us. And I will do my best to bring you a play by play stream tomorrow. Robert Penas is gone too soon. Very much so. I'm just gonna roll through some of these comments from folks that have checked in. Oh, Golden State is they're going with a 6-foot guard from Lithuania. I'm gonna shut this part down and just use the text feed I have. They're best available for the Mystics, Haley Van Lith, and Sanaya Rivers from North Carolina State. Which way will they go? You're right, Robert. You're right. You're absolutely right. The pick is in for DC. Raider in Paradise. Hmm. The Valkyries go just a Josite from Lithuania. Georgia Amore out of Kentucky, so they solved their point guard issues. Gone too soon for sure. Absolutely. And the way he would just have such an infectious energy. Raider in peace. Yeah. Yeah. Connecticut's getting ready to draft right now. What do you all think of some of these picks that have been made so far? Gonna try to flip the concentration to why we're here, which is the WNBA draft. Um, and I can't. And I can't. I'm trying. I really am. Connecticut has a minute left. I'll tell you what, folks. I'm going to complete the first round because they are at pick 7. And I'm going to take a breather and see how the strength is for round 2. They are counting down the clock. Yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. We're doing the WNBA draft. And I gave my word to myself. The WNBA draft is right now. Um, Tubby Chile, the WNBA draft is in progress. It is in progress. And the pick is in for Connecticut. I'm just going to watch the ticker and chat with you guys. Um, throw a comment in the chat. How did he pass? Was it due to illness? That part I don't know. I do not have an answer to that. It's tough. It's just tough here. Yeah. Waiting on Connecticut's pick. They're at pick number 7 right now. Their needs, according to sites, would be a small forward, small forward, a power forward, and a point guard. And it's Anissa Morrow from LSU that heads to Connecticut. And I'm not surprised at this pick. They needed a power forward. Um, who is Caitlin Clark 2.0? Everybody's projecting it to be Paige Beckers from Connecticut. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying to stay distracted by doing 100 things at once and chatting with you guys. And mm, 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 I'm just, I'm hurting, man. I don't know how many times I can say I'm hurting, but I am. But I am. And I think my wife is on a call right now. So if you all want to if you all want to get a hold of me, you can get a hold of me at Snowman Multimedia at Gmail. When I was in on the Darion's chat, I asked him how does he think the New England Patriots of season off season signings, and he said it was turning into the Las Vegas Raiders. That's Darion all the way, man. That's Darion all the way. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that statement. Connecticut is picking eighth. Mm. The Los Angeles Sparks would be next at pick 9. Some great times. You know what? One of the first times I was on Darion's show, he highlighted the Miss the Stream replay game. We're still going, Adric. We're going to go through the end of round 1, and then I am going to go breathe because I need to. Selection made Sanaya Rivers from North Carolina State. So they took care of the small forward and the power forward. Sanaya Rivers will be the small forward. Anissa Morrow will be the power forward. And Adric, in case you don't know, whatever super chats come in to my channel or whatever cash apps come in to me, I'm taking a chunk of it and I'm sending it to Darion's family. I'm surprised. Are y'all? Haley Van Lith hasn't been selected yet. Are you all surprised? Are you all surprised that Haley Van Lith hasn't been selected yet? I'm going to check in on JJ. I'm going to check in on him right now. Do me a favor, folks. Let's show JJ some love, shall we? Right, there it is. Here's the link to JJ's latest broadcast. Let's go rate him. Let's go show him some love, too. And I know he's live right now with the Phillies and the Giants. And the Giants have taken the lead over the Phillies 6-4. And the top of the sixth inning. Yeah, they're in the top of the sixth inning. They're in the top of the third in St. Louis, the Astros and the that's Jason Joseph that you hear. That's uh that's Jason Joseph that you hear. Um yeah, that's what we're doing today. It's what we're doing tonight. Connecticut is Los Angeles, I should say, is on the clock. They're at pick number 9. Uh, thanks, Tubby Chile. I salute you and I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. I really appreciate y'all. And I think I've reached the wall. But I'm going to push through and get through the first round because we're on pick 9 right now. There's only 3 picks left in the first round. I know this is what Darion wanted me to do at least get through the first round. Chicago is picking 10th and 11th. And we're waiting on the pick for Los Angeles at pick 9. All right, I'm gonna get us through the first round, and then I am going to call it. Just rough, you know. I want to thank you all for sticking with me and understanding why I'm streaming to Darion's channels to keep his dream alive, you know. To keep his dreams alive. Never would have thought this. Me neither. Me neither, goons. Me neither. Losing someone like that who is so dedicated and so loyal. If you met him and you made friends with him, you made a very loyal friend. You met a very important friend too. What was you guys' um, funniest reaction with D Hop? I've got so many of them. And you're right, Goons. It doesn't seem real. It it can't be real, can it? Unfortunately, it is. Oh. Take a deep breath, go to get through these next three picks because I'm ready to collapse. And not just from exhaustion, but from emotional exhaustion because I still don't believe Darion's gone. I do not believe Darion's gone. When we were in live stream and he changed from a 76er fan to a Heat fan, I remember that moment. I remember that. I know he got so angry with the 76ers. My sister died 2 months ago. I know what pain you're going through. Love Spotlight's live stream, especially with the Raiders. Michael Trujillo. Michael, did I pronounce that right? Yeah. When I did the Darion Hopkins sports show for the very first time, we had talked about one Christian McCaffrey, and he showed me the cover. Yeah, prayers up to you, Trujillo. I did get it right. Okay, thank you. I go back to the theme I started with that it ain't fair. It ain't fair that a brother that was coming into his own, his play by plays were legendary. I tried to coach him, but he said, I have my style, and his style was good. He was getting better. Let's see if there are any updates here. All right. Sparks. Sparks have their pick in. D Hop gave us hell about UNC Tar Heels. He gave me hell about my 49ers. Sarah Ashley Barker, 6 foot forward out of Alabama, is the Sparks' pick. So you're going to have a tall order keeping up with them with Barker and Cameron Brink. Excuse me. He gave me he gave me hell about my 49ers. And the way he did was that he would show me he showed me, I beg your pardon, the cover for I think it was Madden 25. Yeah, it was Madden 24. And Christian McCaffrey was on that cover, and he would point out very vehemently that they should not have had a picture of McCaffrey running away from the Raiders, which of course had me all kinds of cracking up. Chicago's on the clock next. Raider Paul, I'm taking it hard today, man. Spotlight, my heart broken. Mine too. I'm taking this very hard. I'm taking this about as hard as when I lost my daughter at age 2. I'm looking at Sarah Ashley Barker, and she is the spitting image of her mother. And it's so cool to see. I don't know if I don't know if Donna would have been the spitting image of me or um, her mother. But yeah, I'm taking this one especially hard. Now, who's going to draft Haley Van Lith? Sky are on the clock. And I bet you they're going to go to a break too. Area Watkins, Kia Nurse, Courtney Vandersloot returning to Chicago. But it's a pain losing someone you love that dearly. It's an absolute pain. And I'm feeling it right now. I am feeling every bit of it. Excuse me. All right, the Sky have their first pick in because they have 10 and 11. This goes Asia Skiva. They go 6'4". Asia Skiva from Slovenia. After the first round, you guys, I'm going to depart because I am taking this very, very hard. Very hard. As many of you have said earlier tonight, I don't believe this is real. I just don't. I don't believe this is real at all. If I've disappointed you guys with this coverage of the draft in any way, then I apologize well in advance. This is all emotion I'm using here. All emotion. And I know he would have done a draft watch party. I had plans of doing that. Oops, there goes my microphone again. Dad's about to cry, tears of joy. Do not blame him. I think my daughter would have played sports. I do, man. I think my daughter would have played sports. Wait, what? Oh, they're gonna have Gito REM on the show next. Did he joke around with you guys a lot? Cause he sure did with me. He sure did. He sure did with me. Yeah, he definitely joked around with me a lot. You appreciate that though, don't you? Don't you appreciate that kind of uh that kind, not just that kind of sense of humor, but the kind of personality. That kind of personality. I know I got that part of my personality from my dad. I know I got that from my dad. If only it was BS. Yeah, I know. Sometimes you meet um, someone that you knew was going to be larger than life, and the spotlight was turned away way too early. Way too early. It couldn't be. Yeah, he was great at what he did. Yeah, yeah. They got Gino Oriema on the show now. The Chicago Sky are picking 11th. And he was great at what he did. I can't believe I'm saying was. Darion was a great person and he will be missed. Absolutely, he will. He will definitely be missed. He will definitely be missed. I can't even concentrate right now. I'm trying my best to. Oh. Asia Sivka, 6'4" out of Slovenia, is now in Chicago. So they're getting very tall, you know. They're getting very tall. Los Angeles is going to have a tall front court too with the return of Cameron Brink. I thank you for honoring this stream after him. It's such an honorable and great thing to do. Thank you, man. That means a lot to me. We kept clicking the heart and 100 button till the stream started to lag. Ah. uh, well, I mean, everything I've done today and everything I'm going to do this week is going to honor him, Darion, his grind, his appreciation for what he did. I'm going to honor his friends. I'm going to honor you guys. I am building my Snowman Sportsnet channel. Matter of fact, let me put that in the chat. If y'all haven't done this for me already, subscribe here. I want to get this to 500 subscribers by the end of May. I know people are saying that won't happen. I seem to think that it can't, not only can, but will. That channel is going to be, and this is one of the things Darion taught me. Making a channel that's exclusive for play by play. I have such a scattered brain. I have channels all over the place, but I am beginning to clear them out. Beginning to clear them out. Goon says new sub, thank you. And with me having live play by play to do now, not just in studio, not just virtual in studio, but live. I'm talking about at a high school with Columbus East, and here comes Kathy Engelbert with the 11th pick. Oh, look at this. Haley Van Lith is going to my hometown. Haley Van Lith out of TCU. Headed to Chicago. Now I think they'll get their act together. Because now they have a true point guard and a true leader, and I'm starting to break down again. Ah, dang it. I'm starting to break down again. Dag nabbit. I know every time from here on out, whenever I get to talking about college basketball, men's or women's, I'm going to break down because a part of me, I wanted to invest in Darion so he can get better. Chad Strader, sup, and I miss Darion so much. I'm going to miss talking to him about my Steelers and other sports. Well, y'all have me here. And I just put my new play-by-play channel in the chat, and if y'all can subscribe, that would be great. I'm going to I gotta I went to all of his pages, RC and basketball. I don't know. Oh shucks, where are you at? Okay, right here. I don't know about you guys, but when I heard the news, I went to all his pages hoping it was not a reality, that it was not real, that perhaps it was a mistake. When I heard the news, I was on the air. I was on the air. I was doing Snowman in the morning when the news came through. I wasn't up at 2 in the morning, but when I went on air at 11, we were rolling right along, and then JJ dropped that bomb on us. Well, if there's any way, you guys, that I can continue Darion's tradition, and he had asked me about getting into doing live play by play too. He had just asked that. We had just had a conversation about that. Now that's gone. Now he's gone. Dallas has the last pick in the first round. When this last pick is announced, folks, I think I'm going to shut it down. Because when it was 7 o'clock, here's Kathy, and here's the final pick of the first round. Asia James out of North Carolina State is going to Dallas. And I think this is where I'm going to bring it to a halt, folks. If you haven't subscribed to my new channel for play-by-play, please do. Use the tag snowman_sportsnet. Goons, if you need some betting sponsorships, I'll help you. I will help you. All right? Well, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me for the first round of the WNBA Draft. I'm going to go grab a bite to eat. And then I am probably going to go cry a little bit. I know my wife's working on homework right now. If you feel like you can donate to the cause, do so at $tallman.k50 or hit my channel with a super chat or his or both. And just know some of the funds that come in this week are going to be donated to Darion's family. I appreciate you guys for hanging with me, for getting me through this first round. And I will see you all tomorrow. So long, everybody.